Greetings, Captains! In our previous video, we talked about shell types and tactics for their usage in battle. Now it's time to tell you about game modes and strategies for each ship type in World of Warships Blitz. Your main goal is victory. Did you know that there is more than one way to win a battle? Destroying the enemy team instantly wins the battle. Another way to win is to earn 1,000 points before your opponents. For that, capture and hold special areas or sink enemy ships. Captured areas will continuously give your team points, and your team will get points each time an enemy ship is destroyed. In World of Warships Blitz, the rules depend on the battle mode. There are 3 battle modes: Standard Battle, Domination, and Nautical Superiority. In standard battles, each team has its own base. To win, you must destroy all enemy ships or hold your base and capture the enemy base. If time runs out, the team that has more points wins the battle. For Domination Mode, the conditions are different. There are 3 or 4 capture areas on the map. The more area the team controls, the more points it will earn. To win, the team must sink all enemy ships, score 1,000 points before the enemy team, or earn more points by the end of the round. Nautical Superiority differs from the other modes by the number of capture areas. There's only one neutral capture area on the map. The objectives are the same as in Domination Mode. Capturing the control area doesn't mean an instant victory, but when the area is captured, the team starts receiving points, which brings victory closer. Remember, the different types of enemy ships bring you a different number of points. For example, a sunk enemy destroyer will bring you fewer points than a destroyed battleship. Generally, the bigger the ship, the more points it is worth. To stop a ship from capturing an area, you must either destroy it or make it move off the capture area. Damage does not reset the capture progress. Use torpedoes to force enemies to move out of the way. But knowledge of the game rules is half the battle. It is important to understand how to play in different ship types. Let's start with the largest and most formidable one, battleships. Their main goal is to push through enemy flanks and destroy enemy cruisers and battleships. However, these hulking leviathans should be wary of destroyers with their torpedoes. And then cruisers take the stage. They are intended to track down and sink destroyers, as they are maneuverable enough to do so. Their main priority is keeping destroyers away from battleships. Try not to focus too much on chasing destroyers. For the rest of the time, cruisers should fire at enemy cruisers and battleships. Destroyers are the fastest and stealthiest ships in the game. They're good at reconnaissance and capturing control areas, especially if you use a smokescreen. During intense combat, destroyers rely on torpedoes. Torpedoes work best against the slow battleships and carriers. Remember, it is a team game. Use destroyers to scout and capture points, cruisers to clear the seas of enemy destroyers, and battleships to dictate the flow of battle. And last but not least are aircraft carriers. They have a tactical role. They assign aircraft to combat while remaining at a distance. Aircraft carry bombs and torpedoes. Bombers have a high chance of causing fires. Be on the lookout for ships that have recently put out a fire. The best targets are cruisers and destroyers with weak AA systems. Otherwise, you may quickly lose all aircraft and become useless to your team. And that's it. Join battles, take full advantage of the potential of different ship types, and win in World of Warships Blitz.